Damn, I hope you are hyped after that intro. What's up, ladies and donors? So today we have 25 tips that'll help you improve in Modern Warfare 3. Some of these tips can be picked up quite easily. Some of them will take a little bit of practice, but all of them are essential. Let's hop right into it. Alright, so let's kick it off with an easy one. Motion blur is a waste of a setting. It literally just makes it hard to see enemies. Turn that shit off and claim your perfect 2020 vision back. Sticking with settings, bump up your FOV. I know a lot of people follow their favorite streamers and go straight up to 120, but if you sit further from your screen or play on a TV, likely you'd be better off using between 95 and 105. I personally use 120, but I basically sit inside my monitor.
In the computer.
Learn to use the environment to your advantage. If we take this clip as an example, I come around the corner and see 3 enemies coming toward me. These 2 are going to the right. The first one is already too close to the tank, so I choose to shoot the second one as I'm confident that I can kill them quickly. Maybe you didn't notice, but if we just slow this clip down here, you can see 2 more enemies at the top of the street. So I move slightly to the left behind this wall, creating a gunfight between just me and one enemy before wrapping back around the tank and killing up that one scallywag who got behind the tank too fast. Be aware of your surroundings. There's always some way to use the environment like this to gain an advantage. Cruise missiles can be avoided if you get the timing right. Check this out. I heard a cruise missile coming in, and I noticed that there's a small building just beside. I paused for a moment, let it come down, then I jumped into the window. Boom! You missed. The thing about cruise missiles is once you're committed, it's really hard to change your path. So you basically just have to play a game of extreme chicken. Staying alive is way more important than chasing kills. Doing so will make sure that your KD ratio will likely stay around 1.0 or below. Play the objective, watch lanes. If you shoot at an enemy and they get around the corner, don't follow them. You can use your best judgment to wait for a moment and see if they try to reach at you or just simply run away. On that note, patience is key. The average Call of Duty player, or general internet user these days, is low on patience. Use this to your advantage by taking some moments to pre-aim when you both know where each other are. 99% of the time, they won't be able to help themselves and they will rush you. Shoot and move is one of the most effective ways to battle an enemy, especially if you have the high ground. This allows you to dictate the gunfight. Avoid returning to the same position. I notice a lot that if someone gets a few kills at the beginning of a game in spots such as top helipad and high rise, they make it their mission to keep getting back up there. This is a bad idea. All it takes is one person with a sniper or a long range rifle to pick you off there easily, and it's just so predictable. On that note, people do tend to sit in the same spot in hardpoint or domination, so you can just get easy kills if you pop off random shots like this one. Build your gun with a playstyle or a map in mind. If you want to play Favela's roofs, then you need a gun that can shoot straight at range, like the classic MTW with attachments for anti-recoil and just general stability. Or on Skid Row, for example, there's a lot of indoor cover, so you can build a striker maybe with movement and ADS attachments. Don't challenge people just because you see them. If you're in an unfavorable gunfight, don't be stupid. Make the decision to reposition.
Oh, losing for one.
Zigzagging can confuse the shit out of enemies and give you that extra moment to adjust and reassess in a gunfight. The best way to play is to have a patrol playstyle. Patrol playstyle is moving between multiple positions around an area, engaging in gunfights and moving again. The best patrol areas tend to be around objective sites, as there is a lot of traffic. With time, you'll be able to predict where enemies are spawning or where enemies are coming from. With extra 50 hit points in Modern Warfare 3, knifing is actually very strong. In small spaces such as this one, you can spam the right trigger and become your favorite serial killer. You also move faster when using the knife, so it's perfect for running gun playstyle. Stims refresh your tactical sprint, aka the worst feature ever. But if you're someone who likes to rush and search and destroy, this is essential as you can get to your spot that little bit quicker than everybody else. Work on your passive aim. Passive aim, or centering, is your crosshair placement when you aren't in a gunfight. The goal of passive aim is to minimize the amount of time it takes to realign your crosshair before any potential gunfight. This may seem boring, but it's the equivalent of skipping leg day in the gym. Sensitivity is the most contentious point when it comes to settings. I wouldn't suggest going very low, as set say below 4. You can check what's best for you by following this drill. You pick some spots around the map in a custom game, run between them on repeat. If you find your crosshair placement goes too far beyond the point, then drop your sensitivity down. If it doesn't quite reach it, just bump it up. If it generally lands in the right position, then bingo, you found your high sensitivity. This drill has a double function. You can do the same thing to practice your centering. When moving around in any game, you want to maintain your crosshair around chest height to give you your best chance to react and get the first shot off in a gunfight. You can practice your aim even further by shooting bots in a custom game. You put them on high health, recruit difficulty, and about 10 of them on the other team, Run around with the gun you want to get better with and try to kill as many bots without reloading. Be unpredictable. Just apply as many jumps, slides, shoulder turns, whatever you can into your movement. If you don't know your next move, how can your enemy? So this is a well-known one, but flying around corners can break cameras. The thing is, you need to know when to do this. If you are certain that the enemy is immediately at the corner, it's perfect. However, if the enemy is further back and pre-aiming it, then congratulations, you just gave them an easy kill. Moral of the story?
Play the corners, rookie.
Know when to reload. Some people have OCD about reloading. They shoot a couple bullets and immediately have the urge to reload. What you should do is make sure to be in some sort of cover, near a teammate, or have an easy escape route nearby before reloading. Bullet velocity is an important stat. Call of Duty works on a projectile system over a hit scan, which games like Halo would use. This basically means that the further someone is away from you, the faster the bullet needs to travel to hit them on time. If the bullet velocity is too low on your gun, it'll fall short and you may be shooting behind your target. Don't get mad. Just a game. Playing frustrated will always lead to worse results. Take a short break, play a different game mode, just chill out.
Fuck off.
Your minimap is one of the most important things in your arsenal. If you have a UAV active, it's obvious what the benefits are. But even without the UAV active, you can get so much information. Red dots have been brought back so you can see where unsuppressed enemies are. You can see where your teammates are, which means you can get an idea of where the enemies are based on this information. The empty areas of the minimap is where they should be coming from or spawning. Even pros recommend spending more time looking at the minimap compared to the actual game.
How much of your time do you think was spent looking at the minimap?
70% of the time, if not higher. The minimap is everything. It informs every decision you make. Minimap's really, it's crucial.
Bonus tip, subscribe to the channel. This is kind of half joking, half serious. I will have recommendations for like the best gun setups, the best classes, the best rushes for search and destroy, as well as more tip videos in the future. Alright, so there's your 25/6 tip for the early game Modern Warfare 3. I hope at least one of these was helpful. Like, I guess if you're hearing this, then surely at least one was useful. If you did find one of them helpful or more than one of them helpful, then let me know which ones were most interesting for you, which ones resonated the most with you. And yeah, thanks again for watching. I'd appreciate you dropping a like on your way out. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Adios. If you're not sure where you're going next, how can anybody... if you're not... Your minimap is one of the most important things in your arsenal. You can see where your teammates are with me. Hopefully it's one of them was helpful. Oh. Psst. Hey you. Like that video. YouTube thinks you like it, so you never know. They might be right. You won't know if you don't click it though.